2021 King of the Hammers, I'm Casey Currie, and we are out here on the lake bed in Johnson Valley for the biggest off-road event of the year. And for this year, I'm super excited as I'm racing a Polaris RZR. So we got the 2021 Pro XP behind me. Basically, it's stock with basically the only upgrades that I thought I needed to either get through the hammers or get through tech. So by looking at it, basically we started out with Nitto tires, brand new 33-inch tall tires. We got forged KMC wheels. For me, having the extra tire, the extra height really helps on the ground clearance, which is a big problem out here. We're still running the live shocks from Fox. We did an valving tune and some Eibach springs on it just because we've added so much weight to the car. The biggest thing on these things is when you add a bunch of weight, we did have to go out and fine tune it just to make it so it was more suitable in the big nasty bumps. So we did a Fabworks cage on it. They designed the cage around what I wanted. Really happy with the cage. We did a Baja Designs light bar on the front. I got a Warn winch on the front. I went ahead and did a lot of the RZR upgrades. So this has the RZR steel rock rails. It has the RZR front bumper. And then basically I do a spare tire carrier on the back. I carry 2 spare axles. This one we did it's 72 inches wide. I have an HCR long arm kit on it that's basically fabricated with all fabricated arms just to, when you're smashing through those rocks, it is hard on things. So really just try to protect the bottom of the car. We do a factory UTV skid plate on the bottom, just really protecting once again, trying to make it get to the rocks without damaging it too much. I did a MagnaFlow exhaust on it. And then one thing we did this year is on the front suspension, we're actually not running ARM. So you'll have to check out the front suspension on video, but basically we got a new style front suspension that is very unique. So it's called X Travel. And it's pretty amazing. But rather than that, stock ECU, stock clutch, running the stock belt, stock motor, we really don't do much to that. To me, it's going to be one in the rocks, not in the desert. So my goal is to have it smooth desert run and really make the thing perform in the rocks. So rather than that, I do Sparco seat belts. And man, it's basically a stock fun unit. And honestly, right now, I got about 10 miles in it. And it's some of the best driving I've ever done. So my funny, embarrassing story of the week was I went out, first time I got it here, just unload off the trailer, and I go and I'm driving to the whoops. I'm okay, it's just too stiff. I come back, I need to take out 2 turns of compression in the front. I'll take out some high speed, I'll take out some low speed, and then we'll go back out and do testing because I didn't have any tools on me. Come back here to forget that the button is on my steering wheel and I was on firm. Literally hit the button twice, went down to comfort, went back out, and it was exactly where it needed to be. So that is the ease of having electronic shocks, is that there's no more getting out of the car to make the adjustments, right? If the car's too stiff, you just adjust it. And if it's too soft, you literally click it up. Slam dunk, and that was basically my embarrassing moment of the hammers. Thanks guys for checking out my 2021 Polaris RZR Pro XP. Now let's get this thing racing.